camera I'm going to talk about today is this Agfa Synchro 600 box camera. There we are. And box cameras were very popular from about the year 1900 till about 1960. And this little Agfa is from about 1951. They made this model 1951 to 1959. It's quite similar to the Kodak cameras of the same period. However, it has got one of two differences. The main difference being it does take 120 film and not 620. 120 and 620 look the same. Here's a 120 film. The difference is the spool, and the spool is the dimension is slightly thicker in the middle. However, the film is the same width, and yeah. So in order to load this camera, you need to take the back down, open this pot here, pull that out, and you can see film. Which side does it go in? The empty spool needs to be swapped. Placed over here. So film in there. Now, what is quite interesting, I think, is you can see the lens there, and you put the film in here, take it over here, feed it in here, put it in the camera, push that in, and then wind until you get to number 1. Now, it has got some controls. This is the shutter. This alters whether it's on shutter, or if I take it up, it's then on B and it will remain open. And it has a pull out here. Now the pull out, you might be able to see this if you look into the lens. So that is pushed in, which I think is probably F11. That is pulled out, which is F16. And if we pull it out again, we get a yellow plus F16. So we get a filter. Because remember, back in the 1950s, colour film was available, but it was very expensive. And black and white was the predominant film, and with a yellow filter you get really nice clouds. So that was an added bonus. You had a similar thing on some of the top-end Kodak cameras. The shutter speed is about a 30th of a second. You've got a tripod push here, and you've got a tripod push there. So portrait, landscape, and the little viewfinder, which is a reflected viewfinder, is here and here on the top. These little handles often break, but this one is complete. Let's see how I got on when I actually put a film in. So you haven't got much controls. I used a tripod because in my experience it's very difficult to hold these cameras still, although some people manage it extremely well. I don't. I need a tripod, I find. But I have put in the film. As you can see, it's here. I'm going to develop it, and let's see if I get anything from it. Well, I was very nicely surprised by this camera. The first shot of Corfe Castle is clear and fine. I was having slight problems with the tripod I had taken, so I took this shot and then head on home. And then this is a photo on the London road with the yellow filter out, and I was really pleased with the sharpness on this. I was delighted with the photo, and it continued that I was delighted with this camera. I did use the tripod, as I said. When I have not used a tripod on box cameras, I find the shutter speed is just too slow for me, and I'm inclined to wobble. So I was using a tripod on this. It was a nice sunny day, so you know, if the f-stop is f11, f16, it should be absolutely fine. And as I said, on the whole, as you can see with these lovely nice fluffy clouds, I had the filter pulled out. This is a bit more in the shade of the old Right Heart. All these are taken in Dorchester apart from the first image, and I've used my former 100 film developed in ID11. Maybe because of the yellow filter I could have pushed it one more and stopped, but never mind. I was really nicely surprised. I have had good results from Agfa box cameras before. As I said, the great thing about this camera is it takes 120 film, so you can easily use it. On the other box cameras, on a lot of the Kodaks, you have to rewind the film onto 620 spools, which is doable, but just a bit of a pain. As I said, and I think I've said it before, these Agfa box cameras, when they come up, they are quite a good buy. They can be bought quite cheaply, and it's a good way into medium format, although you have got the 6:9 format, which is only 8 images on a film. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.